up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. For today's video, we are going to be making this keto lasagna, and I'm going to be showing y'all how to make some noodles. So let's get straight to the video. Alright guys, so for today's ingredients for the noodles that we're going to be making, you're going to want some Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some onion powder, 2 large eggs, some shredded Parmesan cheese, and some shredded mozzarella cheese. And for the filling, you're going to need some basil leaves, some minced onions, some oregano, ricotta cheese, and a red sauce. This is the HEB tomato and Alfredo. And be careful when you do choose a red sauce. You want to make sure it's low in carbs and low in sugar. And for our meat, we're just going to use some ground beef and some more shredded mozzarella for topping. I do list all my ingredients in the description below along with the measurements. So now we're going to start making the noodles. So you want a large mixing bowl, and we are just going to crack our 2 large eggs. After your eggs, you want to measure out 4 ounces of cream cheese, and you do want to soften just so it's easier to mix. And now using your hand mixer, we are going to cream these together. After that is creamed together, you want to add 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, a teaspoon of our Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of our garlic powder, and a teaspoon of our onion powder. Then just mix this all together with your hand mixer again until well combined. Now you want to take 1 1/4 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. And we're going to take a spatula and gently fold in the mozzarella cheese until well incorporated. Now you just want to take a 9 by 13 baking dish, and we're going to line it with a piece of parchment paper. And all you're going to do is dump our noodle mixture in here. After your noodle mixture is dumped in, just spread it evenly. After your noodle mixture is spread, we're just going to pop this in the oven to bake. So I popped my dish in the oven at 375 degrees. And you just want to bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes. So after 25 minutes of baking in the oven, this is what you should have. Now you just want to take this out and set it in the fridge to set for about 20 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to start making the meat filling. So now you just want to get your saucepan and have your pan heating on a medium-high heat. And we're going to start browning our ground beef. We are going to season our meat, so you just want to use about a teaspoon for all the seasoning. These are the minced onions. You just season to your liking. Our basil leaves, oregano, some more Italian seasoning, some salt, and some garlic powder. Mix everything in and cook until your ground beef is fully cooked through. After your meat is cooked, you can drain some of the fat. Mine don't have too much. I don't mind a little bit of fat in here. And now we're going to get our red sauce. And you're only going to put about 3/4 cup in here for right now. And just let it simmer for another couple of minutes. After your meat has been simmering for another couple minutes, we're just going to turn off the heat and start layering our lasagna. So because this ain't like a normal lasagna, which we don't use a lot of noodles, this just makes a loaf pan. So if you do want like a whole pan of lasagna, you would have to like double or triple the ingredients for the noodles. So this is fine for me and my husband, the loaf pan. So just get a loaf pan, and we're going to pour a little bit of red sauce at the bottom. And all we're going to start doing is layering our lasagna. Now, I did cut the lasagna noodles into thirds, just like this. I'm going to lay the first layer at the bottom. To that noodle, you want to add some ground beef, You want to add some of your ricotta cheese. If you don't like ricotta cheese, you can just keep this part out. I personally love ricotta cheese. I feel like it really does make the lasagna. And then you're going to add some shredded mozzarella cheese. And you're just going to continue to repeat this process until everything is gone. After I'm done layering, I'm just going to add some parsley flakes for some color on top. And now we are going to start baking our lasagna. So I pop my lasagna into my 375-degree oven, and you're going to bake it for 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes of baking in your oven, this is what you should have. Everything should be nice and melted and crispy on the edges. So I'm just going to let this cool down for a couple minutes, and I'll cut right into it to show y'all what the inside looks like. Okay, so I cut into the lasagna and I served it right up. It's very thick, meaty, and cheesy. This is very delicious, and I'm just going to serve it with a side salad since it is very filling. So I hope y'all enjoy this recipe. Alright guys, so that concludes today's keto recipe of my lasagna. I hope y'all give this recipe a try. Follow me on Facebook. I will link it in the description below, and I'll see y'all in my next video.